Here You Come Again, the song that captured the spirit of Dolly Parton, a woman whose voice and heart touched millions. But behind her glittering career was a love story so rare, so private, that it lasted a lifetime. The man who held her heart for nearly 6 decades was Carl Dean, a man who lived far away from the spotlight, but remained the center of her world until his final day. Their story began in Nashville, Tennessee, in 1964. A young Dolly Parton, just 18 and full of dreams, had arrived in town to chase her country music destiny. That very day, fate intervened. As she stopped at a laundromat, a truck pulled up, and behind the wheel was Carl Dean. The two locked eyes, and as Dolly later recalled, "The very day I got to Nashville, I met the love of my life. It was a meeting that changed everything." 2 years later, on May 30th, 1966, the couple tied the knot on Memorial Day in Ringgold, Georgia. The ceremony was small, intimate, and far away from the flash of Hollywood. That simple day marked the beginning of one of the most enduring marriages in show business, a union that lasted 58 years. While Dolly Parton went on to become one of the biggest stars on the planet, her husband preferred a life out of sight. Carl Dean ran his own asphalt paving business in Tennessee and rarely appeared in public. He only attended one Hollywood event with Dolly, and after that, he swore never to go again. He told her, "Look now, I want you to do everything you want to do, and I wish you the best. But don't ever ask me to go to another one of these damn things." And she never did. That understanding became one of the secrets to their long and happy marriage. Though Dolly Parton was constantly touring, filming, and performing, the two shared a deep bond built on trust and independence. She once said, "He doesn't want to be in show business, but he's glad when I'm gone, and he's glad when I'm home." They respected each other's worlds, her stage and his silence. Together, they created a love that was quiet but powerful. Their favorite moments were spent away from fame. "We have our little RV," Dolly once shared. "We travel every weekend all over Tennessee, down back roads, have picnics, and spend time by the lake." They didn't need red carpets or cameras, only each other's company. She said, "We can be quiet together, or we can be fun together." Even as years passed, their love never faded. Dolly Parton often said that Carl still thought she was beautiful after all these years. "He still thinks I'm a hot chick after 57 years, she laughed. "And I'm not going to try to talk him out of that." On his 79th birthday, she even surprised him by recreating her Playboy cover look, a playful reminder of the love and laughter they shared. One of Dolly Parton's most famous songs, Jolene, was inspired by a real woman, a bank teller in Nashville who flirted with Carl Dean. The song became one of the most covered tracks in country music history, but behind it was a wife who knew her husband's heart belonged only to her. When Carl Dean passed away at the age of 82, Dolly Parton was by his side. In her statement, she said, "Carl and I spent many wonderful years together. Words can't do justice to the love we shared for over 60 years. Their story is not one of fame, but of faith and devotion. While the world adored Dolly Parton, one man loved her most, quietly, steadfastly, and completely." From that laundromat in Nashville to the peaceful lake in Tennessee, their love remained unshaken. In a world filled with fleeting fame, Dolly Parton and Carl Dean proved that the greatest love stories are often the ones lived far from the lights, yet shining forever in the heart.